Returning to winning ways, Super Falcons of Nigeria, they are a good one. At least they were able to win that game against Botswana. And Nigerians are happy for the fact that the Falcons finally, they are flying, showing the stuff they are made of when it comes to football in Africa after dominating for 9 times, winning that particular trophy. Welcoming you on 360 Sport. On Trust TV, I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, we just have to appreciate our ladies for what they did. Even though they might not be at their best yet, but they were able to fly high above Botswana's team. Good one there. Joining to talk sport is Olawale Peters. Good to have you.
Good morning, Adeni. Pleasure to be here.
Yes, at least no matter how how bad their performance was, but they were able to get it 2-0. At least the 3 points at stake, they were able to get it. So congrats to the team and to Nigeria.
Yes, and congrats to the teams and congrats to Nigerians. And I don't think their performance yesterday was so bad. And it's a very good response from the first match against the South Africans. They improve on their game. They play more in the midfield, unlike what they did the other time. The other time when we play against South Africa, they are too quick to release the ball. They're in a hurry. It's like they have a revenge in their mind that, oh, we want to revenge. They didn't play their game, and the South Africans, they forced us to play their own pattern, not our own pattern. But we saw the changes yesterday. 4 new players came in also, and they made impact. We saw that they made impact. So it's a very, very, very good one. And I'm sure we're going to see more of that. And to be sincere and be honest with you, it's not easy for a nation or a country to dominate a particular competition. We are the team that everybody wants to beat.
We are like the Brazil of this particular competition.
11 times. We've won it 9 good times. The only 2 times that we didn't win it was in 2008 and 2012. And which country won it that time? Equatorial Guinea. Did they qualify? They are not here. So that means all eyes are on Nigeria, that everybody wants to stop us, because if they stop us, we're going to have the 3rd force in women football in Africa, apart from Nigeria, Guinea, the 3rd one who wants to come. So that's what really played out. So the pressure is on us. That's the truth. But with our performance yesterday, I think we are good to go. What we need to do is to improve on what we did yesterday when we are playing on Sunday against Burundi, because as it is right now, we're not going to top our group. That is certain, because the South Africans, I think
they've qualified already.
I think it's even their turn. I won't look at this time around. If you permit me to use that word, I won't look at this time around.
Okay,
because it is like they are battle ready for it. So I see them also winning the Botswana in their 3rd match. So we should be ready and be prepared to face
Burundi.
No, Burundi, I think we should be able to win them, but we should not celebrate them or underrate them until after the match. So that means we're going to win, and we're going to play with the winner of the other group.
Zambia,
we may likely meet Zambia, Tunisia, Morocco, or
Cameroon,
or Senegal. Do you get the point? So it will be very, very massive. One thing at a time. It will take any other African countries more than 8-9 years to meet our record. So we have that record already in Africa. So our target should be the World Cup. And for us to qualify for the World Cup, we have 2 matches. There is a must-win for us. The first match is the one we are playing against Burundi. We should not underrate them. We should try and win the match, improve on our tactics. Then the quarterfinal, whoever we are meeting, I hope and I pray we are not meeting the host nation, the Morocco, because you know what it means when you are meeting the host nation in a knockout stage. The home support will really count. It will be very massive. So we should concentrate on the 2 matches that will qualify us to get to the semi-final, which will give us a ticket to go to the World Cup. That should be our concentration now. The issue of defending the title, we've won it 3 times consecutively. We won it 4 times consecutively. So there's no record again that we want to break in Africa that we have not done. So we should try and meet our best record that was set in 1999 of getting to the quarterfinal. Let's try and push our luck this time around to either the quarterfinal or to get to the semi-final. Then also wanted to mention our supporters yesterday at the stadium. They were so massive. it's like we are playing at Surulere in Lagos.
In Lagos.
You know, anytime they touch the ball, you see, it's very, 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 very. So that means they went out there to support them, to motivate them. And we saw the result. They did not disappoint us. And I'm very sure they're not going to disappoint us on Sunday and in the quarterfinal also.
Now, looking at the same particular match that had to do with Nigeria and Botswana, you look at our ladies, even though we had some changes, the man of the match went to Odega, while some people are saying should have gone to Payne or thereabout. But for you, who would you have given the man of the match to if you had to be?
I'll give it to Odega.
Okay.
Because he marshaled that midfield. The Ajibade, and I think he needs to step up a bit. Most of our passes yesterday, they weren't accurate, and he's so quick to play the ball. You have to control the ball. I think she's the most experienced player in that pitch yesterday in terms of performance. So we expected a lot from that flank that he played. Then if you look at the formation that we played also yesterday, he favored Ajibade more, 4-2-3-1. So we operate more from the wings than from the middle. So I think Odega will be my
man of the match.
Man of the match.
Yes.
And that is why most of us, during the first match, that the substitution came in very late. We complained, probably a listening to us. This time around, the match yesterday, he did the substitution early enough. He didn't wait until 81st or 82nd minute to make his substitution.
And that substitution actually paid well for Uchebe, who actually came on, and that nodding was fantastic. If you can have that particular clip again concerning that nodding, where Uchebe rose ahead of others and actually showed the class that, okay, all this while we're missing you, and now you have me here, I want to prove a point.
Okay, and that's another good thing that we are not taking advantage of. It happens to the Super Eagles at the AFCON. When you make a substitution, the purpose of the substitution is to change the game. That's the reason why, in fact, most coaches, they'll put their best player on the bench. Study, watch. If you come in for 20 or 35 minutes,
you have
that impact will be shown that this is the reason why we brought you in. And the second half, we played very well. And she came in also, she scored a goal. A very good one. That shows that the depth of the team, we have a lot of stars. And also not to forget, Monday Gibbs. She came in also, and we saw the touches.
That shows that they need to give more time to the likes of Gibbs Monday, Uchebe, and the likes of the players that have not really had much impact or much playing time in this tournament. Randy Wardron was actually talking about Nigeria media. They are not fair, according to him, for the attack and all that. But really, someone was saying, well, you are welcome to Nigeria media because you should go and ask Ganoro. If you don't perform well as a gaffer in Nigeria, you have yourself to blame because the media will actually come after you. But someone was saying it's even less compared to the English media. They will be on your neck all through.
I think probably they didn't spell out to him what we are expecting from him. That's the truth. He's not coming to give us something that we've not done before.
He's coming to even add more.
We are coming to consolidate. That's the truth. We've won this competition 9 good times. And all the coaches that won it, apart from Bonfejo, that won it in 1991 when it started, all of that coaches, they are made in Nigeria. Local coaches. We even have Florence Omagbemi, who won it as a player and as a coach. So he's not coming to do us any favor. So if you criticize him, you should just listen, take correction, make amendments, and move on with it. That's the truth. So we lost to South Africa, and we are expecting us. Okay, now let's look at our statistic. Before we lost to South Africa, we've played 66 matches at the competition, and we've lost only 5 times. So could you beat that?
That's very excellent. Can you
beat that record?
Yes, that record
and
is
you lost
outstanding.
Against South Africa that we've lost to back to back, and we should now keep quiet and be clapping for you. No, we don't do that.
You should even try his best to make sure we won that game, because if I want to actually do that winning against South Africa, that would have made Randy Wardrum has turned this around after that particular closeness that has to do with them beating us back to back. This is the 3rd time it's happening. Sincerely,
I'm happy that I lost the match against South Africa. Because if we had won that match, you would feel relaxed and feel at home. The same mistake we made with Eguavon at the Nations Cup when you won Egypt, and we're like, winning Egypt is equivalent to winning the trophy, and they relaxed. And what happened? Nothing. So it's better the way it started, and it's also good for him to know the reaction of Nigerians. Now, we are not expecting anything less than bring that trophy back home. Even though we've won it 9 times, we want to have La Decima. bring it back for the 10th time. Let's have it in our cabinet. That is
At least let's give them those years for them to run after it for the next 10 years.
So we know that in the next 10 years now, we're not even running after the African Women's Cup of Nations.
World Cup.
The World Cup will be our target. Let's do that one, and we have what it takes to win it. If you look at the history, when we've won it back to back, we have a lot of home-based players in the team.
We have less foreign players.
So we don't need to be, dependent on foreign players. I'm not saying we shouldn't use them, but most of them are already aging. That's the truth.
You can mention like 6 of them right
now.
Now,
when you are using your football age, you are 39 years old already. You know what that means? You are over 40 years old. This is Africa. We have it all over. So it has reduced right now, okay? So that shows that most of them are aging. So you have a succession plan.
It's not that they are aging, they are already, they are aged. So,
and we saw that against South Africa.
Yes, they couldn't run.
They couldn't run. When they put the ball in place, it's much difficult for them to catch up
with the South
African. So that's what really happened. So I think we need to have a succession planning where we're going to move them away. They've done their part. Most of them have won this trophy 3-4 times. So we need the younger generation to come over and take over from them. We have a lot from Bayelsa Queen, we have from River Angels.
Nasarawa, Amazon, a lot of teams in Nigeria that we can pick from.
But the problem is the secondary school coach that we brought to Nigeria as our Super Falcon coach. Is he staying in Nigeria to go and watch these matches? That is the question. But if you're a Nigerian coach, you'll be very familiar with all these local players. You'll be able to bring them. That is how you develop your football from the grassroots.
The young lady that was nominated for Young Player of the Year alongside Monday Gift Flourish Sebastian, outstanding player, very, very good player. Marian Ezeagu, who also was nominated, Rivers Angels. These 2 players, aside a lot of other stars that we can pick, even from the Falcons, Flamingos, we can pick from. It doesn't mean, because somebody posted something and said, this seniority must stop. That's, these are the senior, let's give them that honor. It's not about honor, it's about performance. It's about what they can offer Nigeria. Because the seniority issue is really affecting the team. These are the old players, let them play first. And then you jettison the idea of allowing the best players, the best performance to be on the pitch. And we're actually reaping for that particular mistake that we're making now. It's high time we get rid of all these players after these nations, if they can manage. If they can manage to cross to the final or eventually win the trophy, well, that would be nice. And let's just, for the World Cup, it's not compulsory that they must go there. Definitely. If you really want to do it at the World Cup, let's get these girls quickly together as a campaign, if you're able to qualify, and then let's begin the campaign ahead of the World Cup. Okay,
I think the first thing they should note is that this is a service to the nation, not to an individual. So it's not about the seniority, it's not about the cabal, it's not about me that wants to be there all the time. Do you have what it takes to be there? Cristiano Ronaldo is 37 years old. He still has what it takes to continue. Messi is 36 years old. He's still doing very well. Robert Lewandowski is still there.
Meanwhile, we have a player that are actually younger, but they couldn't add more.
So if that is the situation with the Super Falcons, we will not complain. But when you have someone that is 39 years old, and you have a younger player that is 24, 25, and can do better than the likes of Onome and Co., why will you continue playing them? And Nations Cup, you can't compare it when it comes to the World Cup. The pace, the strength, the agility, the movement, the mobility, we cannot cope.
And comparing the likes of Japan, France, Germany, US, Sweden, Canada. Norway, Canada. Come on, we just have to up our game.
So we have to up our game, seriously.
Now, looking at the way the table is standing now, let's look at the fact that South Africa actually topping there with 6 points ahead of Nigeria. Yes, the win yesterday got us to second position with 3 points, with 1 goal difference because we conceded against South Africa 2 goals. We also were able to win. So we have 3 goals and we -1 from it. Now, -2 rather. You have Botswana with 3 points. Now, the celebration of Botswana after they were standing there, they were able to manage it for 2-3 days, being the top of the group. But right now, they are standing third. Burundi, no points yet. -4. They've conceded so many goals because South Africa defeated them 3-1. They also lost 4-2 against Botswana. So, from the way it is, well, the table is actually standing, maybe this is how it's going to end.
This is how it's going to end, except that the points will increase.
Yes.
Then the goal difference will increase because Burundi were going to add to their -4.
At least, let's even score more goals.
Let's add to the -4. And I expected the coach, the match against Burundi, he should try the new players. You should give them the opportunity. You should give them that confidence that I believe in you, you can do it. Go out there and do it. Let the old players see what they are doing. That is how you introduce competition into the game. But if you allow them to still continue playing, they will think they are indispensable. But allow the likes of Monday Gift and co. Let them be the one to play. Make about 6 or 7 changes. Let's look at the goalkeeper also. She tried also. So let's have younger ones. Let them come and play. Let the other ones know that, oh, there's someone out there that is fighting for my shirt. That is what I expected him to do on Sunday when we are playing Burundi. So Burundi, I think they just came to participate, and it's not a bad one for them. Even Botswana also, they are debutant also, and coming for the first time and winning a match, it's not that easy. So I think they will go, they shouldn't be disappointed in themselves, and they still have the opportunity of qualifying as the best third team, because we have only 2 groups and 8 people will play in the quarterfinals. So it's still not over for them.
Taking you on South Africa, Botswana, because really they are both from the southern part of Africa. They know themselves, and a lot of people should not write them off. I don't know why people are believing that South Africa will actually beat them mercilessly, but football can just be so dicey because Botswana, they know South Africa very well. They can sit back and say, okay, this particular game, we need it. We want to also make statement, and I won't be shocked if you actually shock South Africa.
Okay, it's going to be a derby, looking at the rivalry between Botswana, the two nations, South African country whatsoever. However, the South Africans have improved over the years when it comes to women football. That's the reason why they can stand Nigeria. They've given us a trick. So we don't have any mouth to even talk.
That was the time they are meant to actually try. I still remember 1996, although we couldn't make it, 1998 there, but really, then the Bafana, there were a lot of noise from the likes of McCarthy about Nigeria, but later that fire went down. But their women seem to be so consistent in closing the gap against us. They
are very consistent, that's the truth. And I think the best the Botswana can get from the Bayana is a draw. I don't see them winning. Because number one, the Bayana also, they are conscious of topping the group. That's number one. Then number two, the rivalry between both of them. Then number three, the confidence that we've beaten the African defending champion, Super Falcons. That one also will be there. And the fact that this Botswana, they're just coming for the first time now. How can they now come and be dragging
with us?
So that will be the best the Botswana. I'm not writing them up, but I think the best they can get is a draw, which will take them to 4 points. It's one of the reasons why we should not underrate Burundi. We try as much as possible to we have the team to win the Burundi. So that's why I think it's going to happen.
Let's see what will be happening concerning Burundi, Nigeria. That will be coming on Sunday. But as it is right now, we are celebrating the fact that Falcons, they've done well by defeating Botswana. So the noise has gone down. After all, their coach was saying, well, South Africa has opened their eyes to see the problem in our team. But our ladies came to the party. They won that game convincingly through 2-0 through Ifeoma Numanu, and also Uchebe, who actually scored that through a header there. Congrats to Nigeria. Congrats to Super Falcons. Hoping they will build on this with much confidence as they face Burundi in their next game. Now, let's come back and quickly look at the result while the ladies were doing theirs. The Nationwide League 1 took place across Nigeria. We quickly look at the result there, where the like of Amola FC, they lost at home against FC Ebede. Supreme Court also lost against Flight SC. Oyimbe, they lost against Police Machine. The Machine was too strong for them. And Malvern played 1-0 against Basira FC of Lafia. City of God, they lost against Niger Tornadoes Feeders. Samba Corner 2, Giordano 0. You have Alpha FC 3, Kano Pillars Junior 0. Mighty Jets of Feeders, they actually won 3-0 against Misao United. Yamalite, the light was dim. They lost against Makwada Warriors by a lone goal. And FC Super Pillars 2, Flash Flamingos. Actually, flash some goals there. I ended 2-2. Good one for the two teams there.
Yeah, and a very good one also. And it is encouraging also to see that we have about 4 teams that won their match away from home. You see, and that's part of what we are saying here, that they should build that confidence, that it shouldn't be about when I'm playing at home, I have the 3 points already. 4 teams, they won away from home. Then Kano Pillars Junior, I think what is happening to the senior is happening to the...
Losing 3-0.
3-0 also. I think there's need for them to really sit down again and look at what is happening to us. Is there something they are doing that they are not getting right? They need to look at it, because Kano Pillars, they used to be the giant of the domestic league. When it comes to Nigeria, they have been very, very consistent, but the past few years now, things are not been really going out for them. So a very good one. And also, it is something worthy of note that what we are seeing at the Nigerian Professional Football League, in case of truancy, touting, fighting, hooliganism, we are not witnessing it here. You win, you lose,
you lose.
I think the senior one should learn from the junior one this time around.
It is very possible that you can actually learn from the younger ones. They are talking about the Nationwide League One, the third tier of Nigerian Football League. Now, let's quickly run through two transfer story before we wrap it up. Chelsea, the Blues to offer defender Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso. Well, they offer them plus £51 million for Barcelona and Frank de Jong. They want to get de Jong and at least a sub Barcelona, who have been, rather, they've been looking at Manchester United, rather, who wants to get him from Barcelona. But Chelsea are coming with 2 players plus £51 million for this player.
Okay, and Adeni, I hope you will not say because I'm wearing blue today and to support Chelsea.
No,
I'm going to say nothing
but
the truth. The truth is de Jong cannot go to Manchester United.
So he's coming to Chelsea.
You can't have an opportunity of eating jollof rice and drinking Gary and you go and drink Gary.
So indirectly, you are telling Man U they don't have...
The reason is de Jong currently now is in Barcelona and they have to play Champions League. And coming to Chelsea will give him the opportunity of playing in the Champions League also. But going to Manchester United to go and play Thursday football is not something that he wants for himself. Then, apart from that also, Alonso and Azpilicueta, they are ready to go back to Spain. They want to play in Barcelona. And Barcelona, they need them. They want them. And they still want to get the £51 million. So it's a very, very, very good one, good deal for Chelsea to get him than going to Manchester United.
I actually expect that from you anyway.
I know you criticize me for saying the truth.
I expect that from you. Well, good one. Chelsea, they've been making a lot of moves in the market right now, trying to buy players, moving from here to there. Azpilicueta, Alonso in for de Jong from Barcelona, trying to get out of the hand of Manchester United. Let's just see what's going to happen concerning that. It's been very fantastic when it comes to transfer news. That will be it on 360 Sport on Trust TV. It's been wonderful with Olawale Peters. Thank you very much.
Pleasure being here, Adeni.
Good one there. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.